This is a French 17th century ebony cabinet. This is a particularly large and particularly fine example of this type of cabinet. And although we don't know exactly who commissioned it or why it appeared in the collection, it must, I think, have belonged to a very, very important person, probably connected with the French court in the 17th century. The outside of the cabinet is carved in low relief to give the appearance of bronze, as if it had been cast in metal. And so it has this very rich, quite highly polished surface, which provides the vehicle for the scenes from rather obscure 17th century French novels. The inside of the doors feature two very interesting scenes. On the left panel is a scene depicting the birth of a child, and the baby is being presented by an angel to the figure of France. And on the right-hand panel you see that baby being presented by the figure of France to the king, Louis XIII. And it's almost certain that the baby in question was the Dauphin, later to become Louis XIV. One of the most interesting aspects of this cabinet is the extraordinary parquetry inlay with a particularly elaborate type of decoration done in woods, a mixture of different coloured woods which form this beautiful inlay inside the drawers. It's quite unusual to see that. And not only do you have that inside the drawers, but also you have some game boards just below the inside register of drawers. And on one side you have a chessboard, and on the other side you have a backgammon board. Another exciting thing that we found was by removing some of the drawers, we discovered inside some secret compartments. The inner recess of the cabinet has French 18th century watercolour panels which were almost certainly added probably in the late 18th or early 19th century. But originally the recess would have been lined with mirrors, and this would have been to better reflect and better see the treasured object that would have been stood directly in front of those mirrors in the centre of that recess. We don't know how the cabinet actually came into the royal collection. It is first recorded at Buckingham House in the 1760s. I suspect it may have arrived at some point in the 17th century, so at any point really between 1660 and 1760.